Meditation time again. Tell a family and a friend. Just watch this video till the end. Besides that war that's going on in Ukraine and other countries, there is a war affecting millions of people. But it's just not talked about that much. You all think Russia was the only aggressor? Sorry to burst your bubble, but there's a psychological warfare that many fall victims to. Who is that enemy, you might wonder? It's negative thoughts, and it's all in your head. That army consists of fear, lies, doubt, discouragement, despair, annoyance, frustration, guilt, failure, jealousy, anger, resentment, depression, just to name a few. But here's an eye-opener that a lot of people seems to forget. We are all commanders, and we possess the power to direct our thoughts the way we want it to go. But unfortunately, a lot of us shy away from our rank and now start to listen to ourselves instead of speaking positive words over our lives. To win this mental war, we must take back control and build a bigger army of positive thoughts. Firstly, we have to learn to be grateful for every single thing that we have in life and stop stressing about all that we want. Wake up feeling blessed you're alive, acknowledging that though you don't have all that you want, you do got all that you need. And things really could have been a lot worse. Give that command, telling yourself that despite what happened, you're going to make the best of the day. Now, if this become an habit, then positive thoughts will always be victorious. So instead of being fearful, we would have faith. Instead of doubt, we would believe that it will get better. Instead of lies, we'd focus on the truth. Instead of discouragement, we would be encouraged. Instead of worrying about failing tomorrow, we would be focused on winning today, and so on. So always give that power to positive thoughts and allow them to circulate in your head every day of your life. Then you surely will be applying the law of attraction the correct way. Yes, like attract like. So if you think of yourself as a winner and put in the required work, then you shall surely win when the time is right. On the other hand, if you keep worrying about failure, then you won't be much driven to go about your dreams, and you will keep procrastinating as time goes by, which eventually makes you depressed. We have to understand that the mind is a constant battlefield, and most of life battles are won or lost in your mind first before it even happens in reality. So getting peace of mind is not that easy because the enemy will always want to attack. But trust me, if you practice positivity and always know that you are in charge, then victory shall always be yours. Pray to your God and ask Him to renew your mind. Proverbs 23 verse 7 state, "For as he think in his heart, then so is he." A lot of life problems are related to wrong thoughts processing. Allowing bad thoughts to win constantly will make your life miserable and full of disappointments. Look, what you constantly think of, you will become. If you allow your toxic thinking to overpower your more conscious thoughts, then you will be victims of negativity. Just take a minute and think about what you constantly think about. Is it more negative than positive? If it's characterized by worry instead of peaceful thoughts, then replace those negative thoughts with that of positive. Please understand that this psychological war will never be under control unless you realize your rank as the commander-in-chief and never allow those negative soldiers to advise you against your will. Believe it or not, what we think about matters much more than we can imagine. What comes into our mind comes out into our life. So those negative thoughts will affect your life and others around you. It's impossible to have a positive life with a negative mind. The worst battles you may have to fight is between what you know and what you feel. That inward battle is more terrible than the outward. Until we bring all those bad thoughts to captive, we will always be prisoners in our own head. We have to just try and calm our mind. That could be a weapon against our battles. So, just relax and stop stressing about the past. It's already gone. Stop being so anxious about the future. It's yet to come. Create a new path. In the morning, instead of worrying about that traffic, annoying colleagues, and everything bad, be grateful that you are awake, that you have a job and means of getting there. The less you allow negativity to win, the weaker those thoughts will get. In order to win this mental war, you must first identify and accept which army you give more power to, whether that be the negative side or positive. For most, it would be negative. Then you have to identify that positive thought that is able to demolish that negative stronghold. The mental war is not like that of a physical one, because unlike soldiers, that just goes by order that he or she may receive. You are the one giving that command. Therefore, you can change it to fit your lifestyle. Don't focus on what makes you sad. Instead, think about what brings you joy. Heard this once, joy and depression can't reside in the same place. So you have that choice to live a stressful life or a happy one. Guess what? Laughter attracts joy and releases negativity. So, find more reason to laugh rather than frown. The good book states in Romans 12 verse 2, don't conform to the pattern of the world, but be transformed by the renewing of the mind. Simple. If negative thoughts win this war, you will self-destruct. If positive thoughts win, you will feel refreshed. So now, allow positivity to always be victorious. If you all like this one, do me a favor by liking, sharing, and leaving a comment. If you're new, feel free to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. Blessings.